At last, the Yoruba Nation agitator arrested during the DSS raid Chief Sunday Igboho house in Shokazera, Ibadan, Oyo State, were presented in court today. But the way they were presented as if they are criminals. And if you can remember, after the raid, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, the leader of Afenifere, condemned the raid, and Professor Wole Soyinka also, he condemned the raid and also advised the Nigerian federal government to apologize to Sunday Igboho because the DSS, they breached the fundamental human right of Igboho. How long are the Yorubas going to be enduring the act of ridicule from the hand of the Fulani rulers of Nigeria? The agitators, they look malnourished, they look tired and weak, and they were presented and marched into the court premises and courtroom by the Nigerian security officer who covered their face. Not all the people arrested in Chief Sunday Igboho house during the DSS raid are agitators. And to the surprise of the whole world, the number of the arrested people presented in court today as being arrested in Chief Sunday Igboho house is short to the number of people that were presented to the whole world. What might have happened to the unpresented arrested people in Sunday Igboho house in court today? Because as you can see, those who are present in court, they look weak, they look malnourished. I pray nothing bad happened to them. Yoruba leaders need to rise up and defend their people now. If Fulani and the people that are coming from all over the West Africa, not even Nigerian Fulani, they are defending Fulani that cannot even speak any of the Nigerian languages. It is high time for Yoruba elders and politicians to stand up and defend their people. Mind you, these agitators, they are speaking for all the Yorubas, and they don't deserve to be treated the way they were treated by the federal government of Nigeria. And to my surprise, there is no single Yoruba elder from Afenifere or any of our notable politicians in court to boost the morale of the agitator arrested. Yoruba elders, the Afenifere, and the politician, they have a lot of lessons to learn from the Igbos. During the court appearance of Nnamdi Kanu, despite the fact that Nnamdi Kanu was not present at the court, Ohanaeze Ndigbo was represented by Eze Chukwuemeka Ezefe, and even said that he wants to see his son. Even Senator Abaribe talked in favor of Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu run for safety of his life. That is the reason why he left Nigeria. From the way the Igbos are going about their Biafra Nation Republic agitation, they seem to be more serious than the Yorubas, because the Yorubas, Afenifere, and the politicians, they have a lot to learn from the Ohanaeze Ndigbo. The way they are presenting themselves, it shows that they are not ready for the liberation of the Yorubas. Yorubas elders and leaders need to show more passion, that they are ready to stop Yorubas being treated as a second-class citizen of Nigeria. It is only in Nigeria that the so-called Fulani herdsmen, the bandit, the raper, the kidnapper, the terrorists, that are extorting people of money, giving money, they are calling for amnesty for them, whereas the agitator, they are exercising their fundamental human right. As the Nigerians, they've never killed anybody, they never rape anybody, they never kidnap anybody, but they were arrested in Chief Sunday Igboho house by DSS, and they were locked up And when they were being presented to court today, they were presented as if they are criminals. It is high time for the Yorubas, the Obas, the Yoruba politicians, the Afenifere to wake up. It is now high time that the Afenifere and the Yoruba politicians, they have to show the Fulani rulers of Nigeria that we are serious. Not only the Afenifere, not only the politicians, even the pastors, the imam, the alfa, the lawyers. It is now high time for them to speak up, to speak out, and condemn the way the agitators were presented in court, condemn the way the agitators were presented in court as like a criminals. Whereas the criminals were known by the federal government of Nigeria and they never go after them. Sheikh Gumo know where they are living, he know where they are residing. He is the one that is canvassing for amnesty for them. They've never been tried. And the people that are agitating, that are calling for their fundamental human rights, they were being maltreated and subjected to a ridiculous treatment. As you can see in the video, journalists are not allowed into the court to attend the court proceeding of the agitators. Buhari administration know that they have got no legal justification in raiding Sunday Igboho house and killing 2 of the agitators in Igboho house and arresting of agitators. Today is the 33 days of the raid and the agitators have been put under arrest. Yoruba leaders need to rise up to the task. They need to take the bull by the horn now, especially the Afenifere, and act like the Ohanze Indigo and back the agitators. Yoruba lawyers and pastors and imams and the prophet and prophetess, they need to speak up and speak out to back the agitator and demand their unconditional release. Leave your view in the comments. It is me, Prince, for TV4Naija. Subscribe to my channel, share, like, thumb up. See you in the next video. God bless.